So this is part 4 of our screencasts on baseball. What we need to do now is to copy this stuff in the pivot table so that we have a something that's easier to work with. We just need to paste it as text. So there we go. Now from this we can compute a bunch of stuff. So the first thing to do is to compute the batting average. Batting average is going to be equal to the number of hits divided by the number of at-bats. And we're going to express that as a decimal. Let's go to here to home and make this 1, 2, 3. Do that for everybody. Okay. Occasionally we get divide by 0. Mr. Abbott here, his batting average, lifetime batting average is pretty low. I mean, well, he's got no hits and 12, no at-bats, so divide by 0 makes no sense. Okay. All right, well, we forgot one thing. We probably want to have information on lifetime before before 2013. So at this point, I need to take out the 2013 season. How am I going to do that? Well, let's go back to here. This is our batting data. Let's call it batting. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a table. I think actually I may have a table already. Let's see. Okay, so that's the name of this table. Great. So what I want to do is to find the 2013 data and remove it. So first step is to sort by year ID and sort largest to smallest. Okay, so there we go. And so here's my table. Now, what I'll do is go back here and I'll use a VLOOKUP. So it goes like this. So for 2013 at-bats, I'm going to go VLOOKUP, the name of this person. Oh, let me spell that right. VLOOKUP, the name of this person. So that's G4. And then what I want to do is I want to look in this table. There we go. And I want to find the, let's check it out. Okay, it's the, it's very hard to see here, but I'm pretty sure that actually that it's the 8th row. We'll find out in a second. Okay, so I'm going to put in, the 8th column in the table. And I want an exact match, so I'll do false. Okay, so let's see what happened here. So that's 0. Let's go check. All right, so if we look over here, we want at-bats, which is the 8th. Yes, indeed. H is 8, the 8th column. Okay, so let's go back here. And I'm going to copy that down. All right, what's going on? Look up G5. Oh, it didn't quite work. Okay, so I've got to fix this. That's looking up through the whole table, but actually I'm going to have to define this a little bit better. So here's my table. Okay, so let's redefine it. It's not the entire table. It's actually just the first several hundred rows. Let's see, it's organized alphabetically, so I need to get down to, I think, the Z's in 2013. So we've got a little ways to go here. Okay, almost there. All right, so there. This person here, row 290. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so that's what I need. Okay, and I'm going to define this as a table. So I go to Formulas, Define Name, and I'm going to call this, the name for this thing is going to be Batting 2013. Okay. All right, so let's go back to here. All right. And what we want to do is put in here batting 2013. All right. Get rid of that last A there. And get rid of this and make this false. Okay. Hit enter. Copy this down. Now there should be a different story. Okay, NA means that this guy didn't play Hank Aaron last year's 1976. There's no information on him. Okay, so now what I need to do is sort all this data, everything here. Let's close it. Sort this data, excuse me, by max of 2013. So let's go ahead and go to data sort. It's pretty smart. So it says this, and what do I want to sort on? It says data has headers here, and I want to sort on max of your ID, and I want to go from largest to smallest. Okay, so there we go. And now we've got all these people here, and we're pretty good here. Okay, so that's the number of at-bats. I want to do something very similar for the number of hits. I have to go to look here and see that hits are in the 10th column, J column there. So, okay, I'm going to copy this, escape, put it in here, change this to 10. So what I'm doing is I'm looking up this player, and I'm going to go to the batting 2013 table, and I'm going to go to the 10th column. So I'm going to look for AAR, DAO1. I'm going to go to the, once I found that one in the first column, go to the 10th column, pull off their hits, and I want to make sure I have an exact match, and there we go. And so what we got here is 2013 hits. Okay, now I'm kind of ready to go. So I want at-bats pre-2013, hits pre-2013. Okay, so here we go. We got sum of at-bats as of 2013 minus the 2013 at-bats, and that's that. And then we're going to do the same thing for hits. I want the total number of hits that they had minus the hits that they got in 2013. There we go. Okay, and then I want to have batting average pre-2013. Okay, all right, so here we go. That's going to be equal to hits divided by at-bats. Okay, and we're going to get this. And looks like there's some problems here. Okay, we got a bunch of divide by zero. Well, what's going on? Well, let's just take this guy here. He was a rookie in 2013. He got 140 at-bats, 27 hits, batted 193, not too great. But those were all 2013, so when you subtract his 2013 statistics from his lifetime statistics, we get 0 at-bats, 0 hits, and in fact, we'll have a count of 0. So his years pre-2013, we'll see that that's equal to just the count minus 1. Okay, and let's see. All right, so these guys are rookies. All right. Well, this person's not a. These two guys are not rookies. They just never get to bat. Okay. So those are pitchers. Well, how do we fix this? That's the task of the next screencast.